Stop scrolling right now. If you believe you need a gym membership, expensive equipment, or 2 hours daily to build real strength, you've been lied to. Today, I'm revealing the exact calisthenics exercises that build stronger bodies than most gym programs ever will. Here's something most people in America don't want to admit. The average gym membership costs between $40 and $60 a month, and according to multiple fitness industry surveys, more than 60% of people who sign up in January stop showing up by March. That's not a willpower problem. That's a system problem. You were handed a complicated routine, told to track macros, count sets, and use machines you don't understand, and then you were expected to stay motivated. Calisthenics removes almost all of that friction. No membership, no commute, no waiting for equipment. Just your body weight, gravity, and about 20 minutes a day. Now here's where most beginner content gets it completely wrong, and this is the part that's going to save you months of wasted effort. Most videos throw 15 exercises at you on day one. Your body doesn't need 15 exercises. It needs 4 fundamental movement patterns done consistently with proper progression. That's it. Push, pull, squat, and core stability. Master these 4 and everything else in fitness becomes easier, whether that's running faster, lifting heavier, or simply not throwing your back out picking up your kid. Let's start with the push pattern, because this is where almost every beginner sabotages themselves. You've probably tried a standard push-up and either struggled to do 5 reps or couldn't do a single one with good form. That's not weakness. That's a sign you're starting at the wrong difficulty level. Here's the actual progression that works. Begin with incline push-ups using a sturdy table, bench, or even your kitchen counter. The higher the surface, the easier the movement. Once you can comfortably perform 3 sets of 12 incline push-ups with your chest touching near the surface and your elbows tracking at roughly 45 degrees from your body, lower the surface height. Move from counter height to coffee table height, then eventually to the floor. This single progression alone, done consistently over 6 to 8 weeks, takes most beginners from 0 floor push-ups to 15 or more. Now here's a pattern interrupt for you, because this next part matters more than the exercise itself. Most people fail at push-ups not because their chest and arms are weak, but because their core collapses. If your hips sag toward the floor or pike up into the air, you're leaking strength out of the movement. Before every single rep, squeeze your glutes and pull your belly button toward your spine. That one adjustment alone will instantly improve your push-up performance, often within the same workout. Next is the pull pattern, and this is the one exercise category Americans skip more than any other, mainly because most homes don't have a pull-up bar, and most beginners assume pull-ups are simply out of reach. Here's the truth. You don't need a single pull-up to start building pulling strength. Begin with doorway rows. Find a sturdy door frame or a low, stable table edge, lie underneath it at an angle, grip the edge, and pull your chest toward it while keeping your body in a straight line. This is called the inverted row, and it trains your back, biceps, and rear shoulders using the exact same muscle groups as a pull-up, just at a beginner-friendly angle. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 12 controlled reps, 3 times per week. Once that becomes easy, adjust your body to a steeper angle to increase difficulty. For those who do have access to a pull-up bar, even at a local park, start with dead hangs. Simply hanging for 20 to 30 seconds builds grip strength and shoulder stability, which most beginners are shocked to discover is their actual limiting factor, not their back muscles. Now let's talk squats, and I want you to forget everything you think you know about this movement for 30 seconds. A proper bodyweight squat is not about how low you go. It's about control. Stand with your feet roughly shoulder-width apart, toes turned slightly outward. Push your hips back like you're reaching for a chair behind you. Keep your chest up and lower until your thighs are at least parallel to the ground. The #1 mistake beginners make here is letting their knees cave inward. Picture spreading the floor apart with your feet on every single rep. This keeps your knees tracking properly and immediately protects your joints. Start with 3 sets of 15 body weight squats. Once that feels easy, which usually happens within 2 to 3 weeks for most beginners, progress to a Bulgarian split squat using a chair, or a single leg pistol squat for the truly advanced. Squats build more than leg strength. They build the posterior chain that protects your lower back for the rest of your life. Here's a pattern interrupt that's going to change how you think about core training forever. Sit-ups and crunches are not the most effective core exercise, and frankly, they're outdated. The plank, when done correctly, builds significantly more functional core strength because it trains your core to resist movement rather than create it, which is exactly what your core does in real life when you're carrying groceries, picking up a heavy box, or sprinting after your dog. Get into a forearm plank position, elbows directly under your shoulders, body in a straight line from head to heels. Squeeze your glutes, brace your abs as if someone's about to punch your stomach, and hold. Most beginners shake at 30 seconds. That's normal. Build up to a 60-second hold before progressing to side planks or plank shoulder taps. So here's exactly how this fits together into a real weekly routine that any American adult with a busy schedule can actually maintain. Train 3 to 4 days per week, never 2 days in a row without rest. On training days, perform 3 sets each of incline or floor push-ups, doorway rows or dead hangs, body weight squats, and a plank hold, resting 60 to 90 seconds between sets. This entire routine takes between 20 and 30 minutes, which means it fits before work, during a lunch break, or while watching the evening news. Consistency beats intensity every single time. 4 weeks of showing up at 70% effort will outperform 1 brutal week, followed by burnout. Now let's address the mistake that derails roughly 80% of beginners, based on what I've seen across thousands of comments and messages over the years. People progress too fast. They rush from incline push-ups straight to floor push-ups before their form is solid, get frustrated when they can't perform the harder version, and quit entirely. Calisthenics rewards patience more than almost any other training method because you're using your own body weight as resistance, and that resistance only increases when you change leverage, not when you add a heavier dumbbell. Give each progression a minimum of 2 full weeks before advancing, track your reps in a simple notes app, and trust the process even when it feels slow. So here's exactly what to do starting today. Pick your push, pull, squat, and core exercise from what you just learned. Write down your starting reps for each one and commit to 3 sessions this week. That's it. No equipment to buy, no membership to sign up for, no excuses left. If this actually helped you, subscribe for the rest of this beginner series, because next week I'm breaking down the exact progression timeline from your very first workout to your first strict pull-up. I'll see you in the next one.